First tonight, the city of McAllen plans to sue the state over Senate Bill 1004.
That legislation, which takes effect September 1st, says cities cannot charge telecommunication companies for putting up wireless transmitters in the public right-of-way. CBS 4's Joel Flores breaks it down for us.
The state has, with all due respect, sort of inappropriately preempted the city's right to regulate our public lands and the use of our public lands, and we're very concerned about that.
SB 1004 significantly restricts cities from regulating construction, development, and maintenance of network structures and wireless sites. It also prohibits cities from entering into franchise agreements with telecommunication companies for the use of public lands or right-of-way.
It's not just where the streets and the sidewalks are. There's also electric cables, telephone cables, gas lines, electric lines, telephone lines. All of those things are in what we call the right-of-way. So it's our job, responsibility actually, to manage that so that when you want telephone service or gas service at your house, then there's an orderly way to do that.
85-year-old Timoteo Urbina has lived off 16th and a half Street in McAllen for over 10 years and says this telecommunications tower has stood next to his home ever since he moved in. He says other than it being an eyesore, he hasn't felt safe living next to a cell phone tower.
It isn't necessary to be visible somewhere so close to where people live. They should be properly set up out of range from homes in the city.
McAllen City Attorney Kevin Pagan says due to the valley's demand, cellular data providers have proposed to install several thousand above-ground poles with what he says are unattractive-looking structures attached on top.
All of the cities that I've spoken with, at least their city attorneys, are very concerned about the impact of this, both on the aesthetics and on the control of the right-of-way, and then of course the fact that they're basically giving away the public land to private companies. I mean, that's what this is.
Pagan says the bill will restrict cities from negotiating reasonable compensation for the use of public property. According to the Texas Municipal League, this means an estimated loss of over $800 million on a yearly basis to cities.
The main goal with this lawsuit would be to return the control of the right-of-way to the people who for hundreds of years have managed it, and that's the cities.
In McAllen, Joel Flores, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
Pagan's office has been in contact with several other cities across the valley and state to join forces in fighting this bill. Pagan says the lawsuit is expected to be filed in the next few months.